Hello viewers, I'm Jane, the Ultimate Filipina. Today's episode is not my usual entertainment episode, but more of an informative, advisory, and awareness nature segment. Many of my episodes are boots on the ground for foreigners and keep them informed on Filipina character, scams, attitude, culture, tradition, behavior, or misbehavior, and my usual believe it or not stories about the good, bad, and ugly in the Philippines. Today's segment is switch from Filipina impropriety to foreigner misbehavior and abuse of their Filipina spouse, which often goes unreported or kept in silence by a Filipina determined to keep the family together because a child or children are involved. However, the mental abuse is so excessive and constant, the young age gap Filipina had to get a protective order from her abusive husband. The protection order falls under Republic Act 9262, otherwise known as the Anti-Violence Against Women and Children Act. A protection order is an order issued under this act for the purpose of preventing further act of violence against a woman or her child as specified in Section 5 of this act and granting other necessary relief. The reliefs granted under a protection order serves the purpose of safeguarding the victim from further harm, minimizing any disruption in the victim's daily life, and facilitating the opportunity and ability of the victim to independently regain control over her life. The provisions of the protection order are enforced by law enforcement agencies. The protection orders that may be issued under this act are the Barangay Protection Order BPO Temporary, Protection Order TPO, and Permanent Protection Order PPO. The protection orders. You can Google the act to read and learn the entire spectrum of relief it entails. Since I have briefly explained the act, I will summarize events that result in the protection order. The protective order is accessible to the public, so there can be no dispute of its existence or conditions. G. Marie, a 24 years old Filipina, meet Jose Baca Garcia, who is presently 70 years old when she was 20 years old. She was a single Filipina mom with 2 kids, and Jose was very aware of that fact from the beginning. G. Marie is an ultimate Filipina, so Jose courted her and met her family, and after an extensive relationship, they got married and gave birth to a beautiful daughter named Bella. Jose laid some land in the province, far from her family and kids, and built them a home using some labor, but mainly his own construction and carpentry skills. It was mostly a bamboo house. Over time, the house was completed enough to move in with Jose and J. Marie making continued improvements. Like all huge-age relationships, there were some hiccups encountered in their philosophy, culture, knowledge, experience, and generational mindset. Jose isolated J. Marie from her 2 kids and refused to let them move in or show any type of concern for their welfare and well-being. This weighed heavily on J. Marie's heart and mind, as she had to be responsible for their welfare and well-being. Being an ultimate Filipina, J. Marie stayed focused on the family, their unity, and beautiful Bella. Things went smoothly in the beginning, as Jose was proud to have fathered a child with a young, beautiful, traditional, and family-oriented Filipino. Their new home was isolated from the main city and was basically a stand-alone home in the woods. This really frustrated J. Marie, who wanted to unify the family and keep all three kids. Over time, conditions existed that result in Jose verbally abusing J. Marie to the point she was scared of his temperament, traits, and unruly behavior. She actually became afraid of him and suffered anxiety, nervousness, and fear during his temper flare-ups. Of course, being so young and having a senior foreigner yelling and screaming at her constantly created tension and frustration on a level she never experienced before. Finally, after meeting and talking with her parents, and the threats increased to perceive bodily harm, she got enough courage to move out the house and seek legal remedy. Fast forward today, where she is home with family and friends and happy and enjoying her youth and life again. A court protective order was issued with some visitation rights for Jose under supervisory conditions. This basically means he cannot be alone with his daughter Bella without a family member or J. Marie presence. J. Marie has started her own YouTube channel and have posted the court order on her channel with certain portions redacted. I will put the link to J. Marie's YouTube channel in the video description. Please subscribe to her channel and learn if you are interested what she wants to reveal about the trauma and fear she experienced. J. Marie is an ultimate Filipina and her ultimate family have given her unfettered support and love throughout her ordeal, and she is in recovery mode. Don't marry a single Filipina mom if you are not willing to take on the full responsibility it entails. Her life is hard enough as it is, and all she wants is an unified family life with love, respect, and harmony. She doesn't want to be your live-in booty call. Above all, never disavow or ignore any of her kids. You will not win. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate life in the Philippines. Take care. Bye.